Whew. New event already. It's gonna be short like the last one. Eh? Ahaha, moo! It's a downpour so bad it's like an overturned bottle of heavy water. My hair and clothes are soaking. I didn't need to yell at them. We were all wet, sparrows. Before we complain, let's quickly find the entrance to the wooden boat. The master clinged to his back, let alone Lohi would freeze. Yes, I know. Woohoo. Wait, you God of Thunder. No, the God of Thunder is not in a place like this. That's fine, Muko. It's the kind of black rain that makes you lose track of such a top and bottom. It'd be easier to just pass out or something. I'm still fine. I mean, no, I can't faint or anything. It would have been nice if we could have pulled the border closer to that big wooden boat. Whoa. And now, however, even the border has crash landed on the surface of the sea and is adrift. If we were to collide with that huge ship in these big waves, we would not be safe. However, couldn't there have been a better way for the master to have carried it out? The border crash landing, the back and forth of Nemo, who should be the captain, and so on. It means that there is something on a ship that we, the servants, cannot take control of. In the Ark. Ark. And you too, huh? Huh? What was it? Always put up in their storage for summoning the high scores of VR fishing game. Oh yes, Taikon. The Taoist who would be at Taikon. I think it might have something to do with the fact that I'm finally holding on to that back food. I think it may have something to do with the fact that I'm finally holding on to that. Under this storm, which seems to embody the wrath of the gods, my Fukaku technique were having a little effect. This is how we are getting the help of Shifushu-kun. And yes, he is a writer. You can fly it up. Tapara can fly. Moto. I've seen many boats, but I have never seen one with such a stern presence. First glance, the boat is just a hodgepodge of round timbers. Only in that boat do I feel safe, protected from the storm. Yes, it may be the most fully ship in the world. Ooh. Something is shining on the boat. On the deck, someone's light. There are two little ones. They seem to be waving their lanterns this way. Let's head there. Yes, let's go. Shifushu-kun, nice to meet you. Omo. Meet them. Oh, on the deck of the ship, two girls were playing desperately to each other. Two girls are playing desperately to each other. They're not just kids. Who are they? What the? Wait a minute. Something big rises out of the sea. Is it a giant? Eh? Is it a trap? Woohoo! You just buzzed a big ass accident. Woohoo! Hey, you don't look so welcome. There is more where that came from. It also peeks out from the ship's edge on the other side. Are they protecting this ark? In any case, it's a bit suspicious. It's not the way to greet a guest who has come in. the heavy rain, I will change your rudeness here. Yeah, I got it. We can't even attach it to the deck as it is. As a direct from above. Okay, I'll do it. Please, Lohi. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I can't believe they beat Nephilim. Hey, maybe those guys could. But is this the right thing to do, right? Yes. There's no other way, do we? It's the only way. For our ship and Master Noah. What? A shadow on the water radar. Oohee, oohee, oohee. Smish. Oh, David, you're finally here. It's been a long time since you last appeared in somewhere. Be that as it may, isn't the air control room strangely humid? Specifically, I'm talking about the Marines there and the professor. You're right, I have been having trouble with this since a few minutes ago. I have not experienced this, but I am drunk exactly. When you're drunk, you become emotionally unstable, right? What? You were drunk when you were piloting the plane? I'm sure you'll get a one-shot suspension. If you've been drinking, right? There is no alcohol reaction anywhere to begin with. Marine and the others are in this state, even though they haven't had anything to drink. The pursers too. Well, so it's just fadage and poor health. Not good, but not the worst. Give Marine, who is not looking well, a break. Thank you for your concern for the Marines. But for now, we have to report here first, mutineer. Turn on the monitor. If the radar response is true, it should be in sight by now. Oh yeah, there was a shadow on the weather radar. You mean rain? You're saying you caught a rain cloud. You mean to tell me there are places on this planet Earth where it rains? Oh. This one cloudless yet. I'm sick and tired of seeing it. Super clear sky. Finally, it's raining. It's raining. Isn't that already unprecedented? It's wonderful. I've been waiting for this. I understand how you feel, but isn't it too early to be happy? Even localized rainfall percent were not unheard of. Well, when it comes to something of this scale, it's uncharted territory. That's true too. Is that different from a microsingularity? It's still too far away to analyze, but it's clearly different from the usual microsingularities. It's not a singularity, so you're saying it could be a purely meteorological phenomenon. Oh, this resilience of the Earth, long live Gaia. At last, our blue Earth will return. No, it is similar to the way the wandering sea is in between the realities of the Earth. By the way, are you killing time in the control room today, David? I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, that's a bit of a sign, I guess. The Good Shepherd is especially sensitive to the direction of the sky. Well, I was relieved to find that the thoughtfulness was the same as usual, and not the other way around. Anyway, Professor, I would like to call Yuki-kun, who is in training. Contact the simulator room. Yes, I'll leave it to you. Well, at the moment, the border is in mid-latitudes of the South Pacific between the southern tip of Chile and New Zealand. There's a clear anomaly in the area that was supposed to pass through. Time is short. In this short time, the situation has suddenly become very serious. There's literally a dark cloud hanging over our path. The area in question is uninhabited in its magical concentration, yet extensive and dynamic. Cool. What do you mean by dynamic? It is moving, that is. It has been tracking this border, which tried to continue its observation while making a detour. Lock on, right? Tracking us? Oh no. So the object is a moving microsingularity. What else do we know now? Two things are clear. First, the border will be swallowed up by the dark cloud area within a few hours, with no navigation as it is. And one more thing, there is a huge amount of water reaction in the area of dark clouds. Yeah, it's the ocean. I knew the real ocean had returned. That's what it feels like, doesn't it? Yes, it is true to say that the sea of storms has suddenly appeared on the ground that was blanked out. It's a wandering sea. I feel bad for the original wandering sea though. I see, I just checked the data. However, this would be shaken out if the border gave it a up. Isn't that right, Captain? Wait, where's the Captain? I've been here since a while ago, but a little deeper because I was sitting down in my chair. You couldn't see it, could you? Oh yeah, of course. Do not understand the power of the border. When you hear the sea is waiting for you, you're at maximum warp speed, in the electric sea breeze. See Corman craze. Burn the Triton engine. Burn all the metapuri you can find in the furnace. I'm going to make a big fire and bake bread for 10 years. I'm going to make fire and bake up 10 years of worth of bread. Captain Marike, you look pale. You should see pneumonia nurse. That exactly, actually. The nurse is just not feeling well and is being taken care of in the infirmary. Eh? A nurse? How can I see that is unexpected? I'm totally ready for you. I'll be able to lean on you all. I just a wall. I'm over here, nurse. If it's your eyes, why don't you open them like this? Oh, your one-liners are pretty, I suppose. Thank you very much, but if you're a doctor, it is that way. I'm bummed, but I'll admit it, I'm a little under the rudder, that's for sure. But it's precisely in times like these, in times of testing like this, that I myself must be strong. Oh, fluffy, isn't it? Well, patience is one of the captain's strong points, but now it's exactly the opposite. Let's rely more on the other staff members here. It is obvious that only the captains are abnormal. No reports of physical discomfort have been raised by other staff members. That means no, I don't think so. Do you know anything, Da Vinci? Oddly enough, this former sea area is called Point Nemo, a place where the sea was once called Point Nemo. That's what it's called. Huh? Point Nemo, I have heard of it too. If it were the original Earth, but it is a point on the ocean that is considered to be the furthest from any land. It is named after Captain Nemo, which means nobody and a man. The geographic nature of the area has also made it a convenient place to dump and drop unwanted satellites. That's right, it's not a graveyard for ships, it's a graveyard for satellites. By now, we should be looking down on remains of hundreds of satellites from above, if only if it were true. Therefore, it is a place that our captain has nothing to do with. There are no particular elements or subjective symptoms on the parts of the master, Shion, are there? There are none. The only one who is not feeling well is Nemo, the hero expert. I'm sorry, boys, but it looks like the first side chat time is over. What does that mean? The dark cloud area is approaching at an even faster rate. When did this happen? Oh, what is this? That must be filled with tremendous rage. Oh, what the heck? If it shakes like this, will spill or flow. Boy, you're driving drunk. Captain. Damn, invasive maneuvers. Notify all vessels to prepare for emergency maneuvers. Engine power up to critical. I'll reserve power now. Professor predicts the ultimate avoidance course. I'll take the helm. Did it somehow crash land? I wonder what would happen, but it was a brilliant landing. Yes, it was indeed a soft landing. That's what I'm talking about, Meteor. I'm not sitting in the cockpit. If you're a shadow boarder, but if you're a storm boarder, you are the third maneuvering skill. But this time it was because of the spur of the moment Shion and Da Vinci did a fire in air control. Can't believe it's not just the captain, it's the whole series. Because Shion is also accompanying me. As a completist also reported, there are some unexplainable abnormalities, but the spirit is in good health. Timos is concerned, yes, but right now we are dealing with the threat at hand, am I wrong? Yes, I agree, David's right. We need to do something about the heavy seas that are making this border whole squirm, like leaves on a tree. It's not the ocean. It's not the sea, then what is it? In the past, you had similarities with oceans, right? It is all fresh water, huge amounts, but it is not appropriate to call it a lake. Large amount of waters. Eating land that is not supposed to be there. In other words, a flood of unprecedented scale. Flood. I think you should examine your surroundings carefully. You don't want to run a border aground, do you? Uh-oh, that's right, I didn't have a professor to play the role of Enos. Mainly scanned by radar in some ways. Rare to see such a motivated David, however. You have a hunch, David. Oh, but maybe it's not just me. King David. Queen of Sheba is right. You're going to run off and steal all the money and keep it all for yourself. I didn't go that far, but I don't mind my feelings. Please excuse me in the midst of the confusion immediately following the emergency landing. I'm relieved to hear that no one was injured. Oh, all at once, the control room is filled with the aroma of frankness. Fortunately, no one was injured except for Nemo and the others who were comatose for no reason. I see. Is your kind of servants the best suited for this mutation? Oh, is that so? I feel like I'm the only one who is out of place. However, when I was approached and escorted by this person, I couldn't say no. Thank you very much, please alone. We must confront such a serious situation with all the possible measures we can take. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. David, the Queen of Sheba, Marfa, Solomon, and Dr. Georges. Are all of you deeply involved with the Bible, or are you also known as Saint? I have a bad feeling about this. What disguises? Scanning around the border room, complete. Convert it to composite image and put it on the monitor. Beyond the large waves, a huge shadow of a ship. The storm area extends around the ship. It is roughly 420 meters long, 70 meters wide, and 40 meters high, equivalent to a 14-story building. All of the object surface materials that can be seen from the scan are wood, but it's too big and impossible. It is physically impossible to construct a hull this size using only wood. Some sort of supernatural action is summarized. Well, I'm sure it is. It was a miracle of God. I mean, that's the boat. Ark. What is Ark? The word meaning box or chest in the Bible is a symbolic name. First of all, we are all familiar with Ark of the Covenant, which is closely associated with King David and King Solomon. This box holds the stone tablet inscribed with the 10 Commandments, which Moses received from God. Well, the first tablet was broken by an angry moss, so it is second set. So you could say that Ark means a covenant made with God. And the other is Noah's Ark, a great place to live and work. It is the Ark made by Noah, the righteous. So that boat is the famous Noah Ark. That ship that appeared with the storm that caused the great flood in the world is the Ark. So David and you came here with a mystical promotion, big or small. I can't say for sure that that was Noah's Ark, but however, I strongly feel that God's wrath is brewing in this raging storm that we see. The wrath of God. Is there some kind of strong mystery influencing this area? I knew it. That's why I'm sensed myself during the crash landing. Not only the physical effects of the storm, but also the numerous wards and safety mechanisms stopped working. Even now, the magical mechanism of the border are malfunctioning and unable to navigate. It is barely afloat. Even if Nemo returns to the hospital after recovery, this situation would still persist. If there was intact now, would he be out of control or what? We will have to deal with it through the combined efforts of our servants. We in Chaldea are nearly defenseless. I wouldn't wish such a dangerous gamble on you, though without a magic barrier, you never know when you're going to sink. It's not that serious. There's still more than that can be done. Nevertheless, we have to find the cause. So this time, would it be a direct pressure from the border rather than ratios? Please wait. I'm very sorry to say that we are not qualified for this assignment. Seeing that huge ship made me even more convinced. Oops. Yeah, I was ready to go out on a sortie. Same to the right, one world. Is that the prediction of the Queen Sheba's Eye of the Spirit? That is correct. We were not able to see all the way into the Ark. However, Just as we were able to detect this anomaly, we are also highly susceptible to the influence of the Ark. And this should not happen. It is even possible for us to have a rebellious spirit against the Master. We should also expect the emergence of irresistible beings, manifestation of divine symbols. What do you think of David's opinion? Well, I'm unwilling to do so. If Her Majesty the Queen is thoughtful to say so, I would be willing to comply for the time being. Still no movement from the Ark, right? If you don't mind, I will be happy to help you identify a companion for the Master. Is that also a prediction? Based on the Queen of Sheba's suggestion, we hastily discussed the matter and selected for the free of the company's servants. One rider is Konyema, another is Lohi. The two riders have one thing in common: they are both capable of flight and have attributes of birds. The drones released on a trial basis were quickly submerged by the storms, but well, Semiramis' messenger pigeon was almost safe. We were not able to survey the far enough away to reach the wooden ship. Birds. So we're expecting a boat to carry animals based on the incident of Noah's Ark. Correct. As you know, Koema is a sparrow demon, and Loki can transfer into a large eagle. And the other horsemen, you already know him, don't you? Of course, this one. I see. Circe, the hawk witch. Kind of grumpy. The sparrow, the eagle, the hawk are all Bible words. They are thus the animals that boarded the Ark and flapped their wings to the New World. Another condition for selection is to have a magical foundation that is less subject to mystical interference. Greater distance from Western magic, better basic. Bani Anima has its roots in Buddhism and in the Indian mythology of Yama. Loki is shamanism based on belief in spirits. Circe is not unrelated to Western magic, but it has a foundation in polyphysic mythology, and there are aspects that's rather primitive. Oh no. Huh? Oh no. Oh no! I'm not going, absolutely not. Circe. What's wrong with you, Circe? I've been in diapers like this since a while. Don't worry when the master asks me to do something for him. I always give it my word, don't I? I'm not that comfortable with it, am I? Oh, that's a nice... I wish I could have worn a swimsuit, or a bathing suit, or a bathing suit. Oh, well, you were spoiled by such a thing, weren't you? I'm rooting for them to go through it again during the summer swimsuit season. Huh? I'm not just talking about you. Circe's outfit is almost a bathing suit. Yes, that's the way Loki said it. I bet you were dressed like a swimsuit at the summer festival and were playing cute. Oh, what? It's not. I'm sure you've been doing it, haven't you? What the hell are you fighting against? I was wondering if you could. Are you daring to reduce your own turnout now to prepare for your shocking debut next summer? That is right. Sorry, this is all I can do. There is something something crucial missing. Circe, that's rough. I don't really want people to do that kind of ox worship. Ooh. First of all, if you are so suited for a Hiko type, or is it you have her? Come on, Crane. Come on, Miss Crane. Aren't Crane mentioned in the Bible or something? I guess it's in there. At least it depends on the translation. It could be a crane, a swallow, or a stork. Well, let's let her go. That is unfortunately, Miss Crane was holed up in her workroom, saying she was inspired as soon as possible after the events of the summer. Jeez, what do you mean? Sell it to her? Flatter her? I'm not a selfish person like Circe. Some of us want to accompany you, but we can't. Crane is a traditional storyteller, and he and Echiki share the same attribute. Very reassuring, I have no objections myself. Don't ignore me, and don't proceed. Then you see, you should walk our Ravens master. What, that's a Tengu, slightly different from a crow. How would I know? With all due respect, I too would like to join you. Taigong? I heard about it. I'll definitely have it accompany them, or I would surely regret it. It's steep again. I understand that the sight of the ocean after a long absence makes one fishing spirit tingle, but in these heavy rains, fishing is not an option. It's already no, it's not a fishing issue. This is it is my intuition as a glassy friend. Is this the Ark, Noah's Ark? A moving microcylinder would not appear without a reason. That, in itself, is a tremendous magic or a miracle. It's a good decision involving the border, and of course they were waiting for Chaldeas. If that's a trap, it's a very poor one. There is no sail or rudder in sight, it's just a wooden box ship being rowed around by the big waves. Boy, but still this is... Yes, I feel it, Ishi. This intimidating feeling is as if you're in front of a majestic temple altar. At the place where we saw that light, a Chiki in Surkey will go down first. But later be careful. Now let's just all go on this. Photo. And these children. This sign, no, it's not human to look at. I saw it was some kind of little bird spirit. I'm about to be blown away. Ah, are you Chaldeas? That's right, I'm here on behalf of Chaldeas. You led us to the stick by your lights. Yeah, I'm Dove, I'm Ray, and this Ray is Raven. Noah-sama messenger, that is. Noah, after all. Yuki, are you hurt? It was a close call, but I'm fine. Somehow. Thank goodness. I don't need to worry. It's not nowhere to be able to fight the Nephilim and stay safe. Huh? That's right, this is a witch. Great witch, you know. Nephilim. Those giants, huh? I only heard their names. Follow me, I'll take you to Noah. This is the interior of the Ark. Yay, I can get out of the rain and win. Oops, I'm soaking wet again. Oh, sorry. It's not very convenient for me to stay in this form on board. Whoa, it shrunk. Reindeer antlers. Ego, isn't it? I'll just go with it, he said. You would think that inside the ship would be damp and dank, but the ventilation seems to be suppressing it. I'm sure that is true. With that much rain, no matter how they did it, water would build up in the bottom of the boat, and it would sink in no time. We also have constantly scraped out of combination water. Even the stairwell is chimney-shaped to send air upward. I see, you're right. You know a lot about boat, don't you, Sergei? Momo. Do you smell the various animals I see as the folklore goes? You said that we are still drifting on the stormy sea, but... Yeah, I got a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends here. Let me show you around later. Hey, shut up, Dweg. You don't have to do anything stupid. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Okay, right. Your room is just a little further. Okay, I understand. Thank you. Even though it's a simple, unadorned wooden structure, its size and depth are quite impressive. I wonder how much time and efforts it takes to build such a magnificent ship. According to the Ark documents that managed to prepare for it, the Ark was built for a maximum of 100 years. Only 8 families were involved. Compared to a mansion that has been extended over and over again, the years that have passed are not so strange. It is absolutely impossible to complete the project with only 8 people. There are hundreds of craftsmen and a dozen ingenious ones, right? If we were to use a scale analogy, it would be a pyramid of trees, so to speak. There again, there must have been some kind of divine help. What was that screaming? What kind of animal makes such sound like that? It seems to arrive all the way from the bottom of the boat. Momo? Shifu should calm down. It wasn't the sound of the wind, it was a cry of tremendous anger. Don't tell me those titans from earlier have made their way inside the ship. We are here. This sweet air. Well, this room is one venter intensity. Aroma of grapes, alcohol. Yes, the bottles lying all over the place seems to be after drinking up all the wine. It seems that there are some people who had a bad drinking habit, doesn't it? This messy room, I have a great urge to clean it up as much as I can. Oh, Noah-sama's again. Sorry, I'll clean it up right away. Noah, wake up. Noah. Someone's sleeping. I have to take it. You're falling flat on your face in the middle of the room. What can I say? It's lovely. It's an artful distillery of close. It's sloppy. Don't look. You'll be cursed. Why? Oh great, I'll curse you back exactly the same way. No, it turned out just as you told me. It came piercing the walls of Nephilim to Chaldea. Chaldea? What's wrong all of a sudden? So that's you guys. Ooh, I've been waiting a long time. I'll have to identify myself first. I am Noah, son of Lamar, grandson of Mephibosheth, your grandson of Enel. A righteous man who inherited the shining stone from Adam, and a chief of the old world who goes back to the great flood that destroyed the world. He has come into the world as a servant with the crown rank of Rider. You can also call me the beautiful boy of salvation. Grand Rider. Don't feel like we never met before, huh? Noah-kun, do you understand? It's me. I am Taigong. I'm a friend of Gratingal. You, Taigong Wang. Your name is engraved on the base of the spirit. I see. I should have expected your presence in this world of Chaldea. Oh, I mean, you know him, right? Your friend? Grand class friends. Is there such a concept? Is it like being a student in the cooking and integrate classes that you have given Arinoza? A little different. Well, almost like that. I'm not so sure. Ah, but you are also a writer. If it's not a caster class manifestation, then of course it is not crown rank, is it? Yeah, can you really see that you are my friend now? The sore spot. Sorry, I'm kidding. You're still my friend. Do you think you'll be able to get through to me? And you are the master of Karia. So you're also a hero for world salvation. We would love to hear your name. My name is Yuki. I'm deeply grateful to the god for this miracle we have met. It was a long boat ride, really. It's just unfortunate, but I must impose a great ordeal on you, Chaldeans of this past world. The Hematorhor, hermaphrodites, male and female, being animals passing through the portals of the ark. If they are crawling on the ground, if they are unclean, they must mate. Yes, only the chosen ones, be they birds, beasts, or men, will be allowed aboard this ark. We must first ask whether you are qualified to do so. With this divine sword that protects paradise inherited from my grandfather. Trials. Let's go, Noah. You are a symbol of peace and light. Kirko, he's an out of control drunk. Master, can I turn him into a pig? I don't think you can piggyback yet. Dear Noah.
甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって変えられます。BB が見られる。私の知恵は世界の隠し。よし、ここまで落ちてみます？おいな、お友達が欲しいんですね。
I have a text.
だよ。そうは。お、わかった？夢ならやらんぞ。シッペロチーム。めっちゃ。ハートライ分かった。おまわりさんと9つのうち銅の針が出ました。お前は星を飲まれていたからだ。天の釘星ともオランスタークレーション試練。もう終わりか？なんだつまらぬな。
Excellent, that quite something to do, Yuki. But it is not an ordeal yet. What I'm about to show you in both of those eyes. Showing. Shows in. Are you sleeping? Wake up. Perhaps the sudden and violent movement made him even more intoxicated. Noah-sama slept. When this happened, it doesn't happen for a while. Hey, that's still a famous saint, right? Is this okay in terms of regulation of the English spirit? So far I've only seen the bad side. You're quite a witch yourself. She's a great witch. The Greeks are free to do whatever they want because of their main god. Don't make me say it, you'll make me cry. Beaches just went to sleep like that.